Hello YouTubers, Failured here, and today I have another Rant video, and this time I don't have Failured here with me, I have another guy. He's American, and you guys might know him from the comment section. It's Baseballover312.
Hi.
Oh, hey. So, this guy knows a lot about cycling, guys. He knows even more than I do, and he's younger than I do, so I have a lot, or I am, so I have a lot of respect for that. So we're here to talk a bit about the transfers. And which transfer do you think is the most, like, eye-catching? Which one is going to have the biggest impact next year?
Well, we were talking before about the Scarponi transfer to Astana. It's really strange because he is getting older, and Full saying isn't getting younger, of course, but he's still young. And you have a guy that's declining and has only been getting worse and worse, and now all of a sudden he's leading over your younger guy who showed great promise in the Tour. Great promise. So, you know.
It's true. I kind of compare Scarponi to Cunego.
Yeah.
Like, they do exactly the same. They actually used to ride for the same team. They're good, but they don't get anything. Yeah. I mean, they're both really, really good. They just don't get anything out of it. Like, when was the last time Cunego placed in anything? Like, get on the podium?
He won a Giro stage in 2012 from a break.
Well, that doesn't say a lot when it's from a break. I mean,
yeah.
That's just sad. By the way, guys, yeah, go ahead.
It got him like top 10 though, I think, because it was on the Stelvio.
It did? Oh. Well, that does mean he has some
That's because
progress.
he gained like 15 minutes from that one stage.
Oh, so he pulled the Floyd Landis?
Yeah, basically.
I still remember that. I don't know if you remember that. Did you watch Tour de France?
I was not big into cycling then, but I remember it happening.
Yeah, it was dirty. I remember him like falling behind one day. The next day he was just far ahead. That was just dumb. But another funny thing, we were also talking about this before, PCM finally got something right, which happens very rarely. So, Johnny Hugel and Kenny Hummel went to Androni, and it makes no sense whatsoever, but PCM got it right.
Well, that's because PCM transfers have always been the weirdest thing ever. And this was the weirdest thing ever, so it fits perfectly.
What's the weirdest transfer you've seen in PCM?
I would probably say in PCM 11, I saw Bradley Wiggins, who had 82 Mountain at the time, go to, in two different careers, CCC Pulsat and ISD Continental.
I don't even know that secondary team. That second team just mentioned, I don't even recognize them.
It was their Lamprey, it was the Lamprey outlet.
What the?
For juniors.
What? What? How did they even have the money to pull off getting Wiggins in 2012?
No, he just signed for like $5,000.
That was even the year that he was good. That makes no sense.
Yeah, I know.
That's funny. That's a good transfer.
PCM.
See, if that would happen in real life, that'd be funny. Imagine if like Lance Armstrong came back and rode for like a team like that now, even though he couldn't because of the ban.
Because of the ban.
Actually, what do you think about that? As an American, what do you think about Lance Armstrong being banned? Like the whole thing that happened.
You know, I was a huge Lance Armstrong fan. When he came back in 2009, it was the first year in cycling that I really knew everything that was going on and had someone to root for. You know, a huge guy to root for as an American. And, you know, I was a fanboy, and I tried not to believe what he had done, but, you know, I knew it. And ISO on PCM Daily kind of, you know, knocked some sense into me through all the fights we had. And, you know.
It's insane.
Yeah. As far as a lifetime ban, though, I mean, I feel like that's warranted, but if you're going to give him a lifetime ban, I still don't think his title should be taken away completely. I mean, everybody else was doping, and I know that that's what the fanboys are saying, but it's kind of true. Like, it was the culture back then.
Yeah, I agree, but still, he made this sport and he ruined the sport.
Yeah, that's true.
You need to make an example out of this guy. Like
he's the only guy that Americans know that's ever cycled.
True, but still, I mean, to be fair, I don't even think many Americans know that he was doped. Like, they just remember the 7 years and then they just forget everything else.
They just remember that he had cancer and won the Tour, and they think that that's amazing.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, now Chris Horner, they're gonna be in love with him, even though in a couple of years the same exact thing will happen. Which is so dumb. By the way, have you seen Quintana's in the breakaway?
Yeah, I was about to say, once we were done talking about that, Quintana just attacked straight from the gun. Meanwhile, He's their first guy, isn't he? I mean,
Yeah. And he's also pacing in the peloton.
got Valverde, but he's less.
He's pacing in the peloton. I think
Yeah.
Dark Truck's game just crashed because he's also saying that Taylor Finney's 45 minutes ahead, which he isn't.
Yeah.
Makes no sense whatsoever. But actually, we're talking about Chris Horner. The Vuelta a España, were you happy to see that, or were you like, ah?
Because at that, I was actually rooting for Chris Horner going in. I was like, you know, I used to like him back when he won the Tour of California and stuff. But when he just started winning, I said, nah, that's not okay. And I focused on Dan Martin, and then Dan Martin crashed out.
So you wanted him to win, but when he actually won, you didn't like him.
Well, I figured, I wouldn't want him to win because I didn't find that as a predictable thing. And when he started winning, I was rooting for him to get like a top 10. And when he started winning, I said, that's not right. I've seen too many situations like this now to believe another Lance Armstrong situation, especially because he's so old, you know?
42 years of age, isn't he?
42. Yeah.
it's insane.
Not, it's not okay.
I mean, that guy's just... I hope that Trek doesn't... No, they didn't, did they? Did they prolong his...
No. That speaking of transfers, Chris Horner, I'm still pretty sure he does not have a team.
Well, it's too dangerous to pick up a guy like that. I mean, that's shooting
you don't want
yourself
your
in the
team in a
foot.
doping scandal 2 years down the road.
No. And it's gonna come. I mean, like,
of course.
Have you ever told me this? But I know most of my subscribers are telling me, please stop saying people are dope, but it's a fun topic to talk about.
Of course not. It is a fun topic to talk about, and it's the way the sport is going.
Oh, yeah.
And hopefully, you know, the new UCI presidency for Cookson and McCade's out.
About time.
Hopefully this can change. Yeah, of course it's about time, but I still don't think that it's predictable or possible or plausible for people at any point anymore to simply say, oh, you know, we cheer for the sport, you know, the riders, you know, it still makes it exciting. You can't just do that.
No, not anymore. That's how the sport is. Do you remember Ricardo Rico? He rode for Sonia Duval. It was a yellow jersey, I remember. Or not?
Yeah,
he wasn't wearing.
You know, he's got a ride for Androni in 2020.
Well, he's got a 7-year ban, or 9-year ban.
Yeah, but he's getting. Androni said that they would sign him in 2020.
He's gonna be 40 years of age, and he's gonna pull off a Horner.
Was 42.
Yeah, that's so dumb. The funny thing is, Ricardo Rico was dope in like 2009, 2007, something like that, and he got called for. He came back. He served his 2 years of ban. He came back, rode for Vacansoleil, then got another ban sentence onto that because he doped again.
Yeah, and Quintana's already dead.
Oh, he is?
Yeah, look at him.
Well, but the guy crashed, so I can't really blame him. Sucks.
At least he was doing the pacing. That helped me.
Yeah, that's so weird. Like, that's gotta suck, though, not being able to see anything. But, okay, where were we from that? I just lost my train of thought. What were we saying?
Talking about Rico.
Oh, yeah, Rico was dope. Another guy like that was Danilo De Luca.
Like, yeah, in this year's Giro, he just pops back, and it's just like, yeah, and then EPO.
Yeah, this just
straight
happens.
Straight up EPO! This is 2013. Yeah, just goes into a grand tour with straight up EPO and expects to get away with it.
That's the funny thing. I was gonna say that. Too. Like, EPO is not. Don't use it. It's so easy to detect these days, because since the 1990s, it's dumb. Like, it's been happening so much, and the ASO can detect it so easily right now that they should just stop using it. I'm not encouraging dope, but I'm just saying, if you're gonna use dope, be smart about it. Don't get caught.
Yeah, I know. Not only is he a cheater, but he's also dumb.
And he does it twice.
Yeah, he does it twice, and when he comes back and does it, he does, like, the same thing he was doing 20 years.
Yeah.
Same thing people were doing 20 years ago, and he expects that they don't have a test for it or something.
Makes no sense.
What are you thinking?
About that, I actually, like, Froome, of course, I gotta talk about that when we say dope. I wonder what kind of dope is he actually using, because I don't know what it is. Team
Sky is rich, so he could be using pretty much anything, to be honest.
Well, that sucks. I mean, just that train of thought right there is just dumb.
But it's not even just him, it's the whole team. I mean, I wouldn't say the whole team, but, like, at least the Tour de France team. And they've been doing it for so long, and people point fingers at him, and then he says, like, it's sad that the sport, you know, can't get over the Lance Armstrong thing, and that the sport has changed, and I'm the first. Oh, yeah, Bradley Wiggins says, you know, I'm the first clean guy to win the Tour. You know,
that's gonna come back to haunt him.
Way more than him.
Did you ever see that picture of Lance Armstrong sitting in his chair? It was on Twitter. He was like, or in his sofa, and he was looking at all the 7 jerseys.
Oh yeah, like, I saw that.
That picture just was so dumb afterwards. After that happened, I mean, he made so much. Everyone made so much fun of him just because of that stupid picture, saying that he was the first clean guy to win as well, or something like that. It was something cocky. But that's him. But like, so if you're saying Sky's dope now, do you also think they were dope back when they were called THCC High Road?
I don't think HTC High Road was doped.
But
no.
it's the same team. What changed?
No, it's not. It's not the same team.
It's
I mean, they have a lot of guys from that team. It's not the same though, because Sky was in 2010 founded, and High Road didn't leave until after 2011.
They did?
Yeah.
Didn't they? What? Do I have my history wrong? Didn't THCC High Road change the name to Team Columbia and then to Team Sky?
No, they changed to Team Columbia, but then they lost Columbia, so they had to be HTC High Road again in 11. And they still had Cav, but they lost a lot of guys to Sky. And then after High Road disbanded, most guys went to Sky.
So Sky's a standalone team that grew up by themselves.
Yeah, but they just took a lot of guys from High Road.
What? Oh, that's sad. I really thought that they just like made up, like they just took over what's left of THCC High Road, and they just went from there. But apparently they didn't. Oh,
they had a team in 2010 too, and they went to the tour. Whoa, split, dude, split.
That's just been a split for a long time. That guy crashed.
Yeah,
he crashed.
Yeah, but now there's just all of us. Like the AI's gone too.
What the heck? It's just team versus team versus team now. I mean,
yep, and Dan Martin's doing very well.
Wow. This is just gonna be me versus you versus Cuba pretty much, because that other guy only has Sparkowski up here. This is gonna be fun. By the way, the reason we picked, I picked SNF for one reason only, because when he told me he was gonna pick, what's it? It's Garmy Sharp. Yeah, Dan Martin and Garmy Sharp. I said, you know what? We're gonna have a rematch. We have had a feud since the Tour de France, because of Full Sang and Dan Martin that one stage where Dan Martin just wheel sucked him.
You know, okay, Dan Martin made the first attack. Okay, Fuglsang followed him.
Well, now we're gonna get back on that track, huh? Like I haven't been there already.
Did you expect him to take a turn in the last K? Would that be something that Fuglsang would have done?
Probably.
No. Fuglsang would have wheel sucked too.
Nah, he's a Danish guy. He's got pride.
Well, you know, okay. You know, they would have. I feel like he would have paced, but there's no way he would have purposely been stuck on the front with under a K to go.
Okay, I agree. He played that really, really bad, but still, you know what? Like, if you look at the efforts they put into it, it's such a big difference. But it all comes down to how you finish in the end, I know. And that year we were all just like this last year we had so many second places. It's so dumb.
Yeah.
Even the two of Denmark, Vilko Kelderman, won in front of a Danish guy. I mean, what the heck?
Wilco Kelderman. Oh, well, in the Giro this year, you know, Fuglsang could have gotten a lead, and it could have been, you know, a real rematch, because Dan Martin, I know, is going to the Giro, because it's going to Ireland. So if they had actually had, like, a GC duel, that would have been amazing.
This year or last year?
This coming year.
Okay, but this coming year, Scarponi's going to be the main guy.
Yeah, I know. If they had given Fuglsang the lead.
Well, that's the thing though. That actually hurt me when I saw Scarponi was coming. I'm like, I was expecting Fuglsang to finally get that captaincy, but then Scarponi decides to change shit.
I think I'm the first one to lose 2 guys from the group.
No, I have lost.
How many people have you lost?
2.
2. I lost 2, but Slatter came back.
Oh, Slatter. Yeah. Wait, he changed to. Oh, he changed from.
He was on Belkin.
Yeah, I know, because Fies used him in a lot of stages. He's actually really good.
He jumped ship to Garmin, because Garmin's the best.
Sure.
And I think SMC would agree with me.
Oh yeah, he would. You two were like, yeah, you two love it. For some reason you guys love Garmin, I don't understand why.
Because my favorite team used to be Radio Shack, and how did that go? Well,
it's now Trek. Is it still American? Now it's Trek?
No, it's I'm not really sure, because in some places it's American, and in some places it's from Luxembourg. So I'm not really sure.
Well, at least you still have a team in the Pro Tour. Denmark no longer has a team in the Pro Tour.
Yeah, you know.
They Tinkoff took over.
So everything that happened with Saxo, it just, you know.
I know, it's screwed. But the funny thing is, like, Ole Tinkoff said, like, just before he bought the team, that Saxo Bank Tinkoff were getting 2 new big high signings, like 2 really good signings, and what he comes out with, Trusov and Ravni.
Yeah,
2 names I've never heard of before.
No, because he's Russian.
I mean, you got that Russian pride, but also, did you ever? There was this interview on a Danish news site. You would probably not have seen it.
Yeah.
But Tinkoff said that we should stop calling this team Danish. It's never been Danish. It never had any good Danish riders on the team.
Chris Hanger Sorensen.
Well, for him, it's not a good rider because he's never won anything.
Wrestle.
Never won anything in his eyes. So now it's an international team, in his opinion. Sure. He just pissed a lot of Danish people off when he said that.
It's never been a straight up like Euskaltel type Danish team where it's just them, but that doesn't mean it's not a Danish team.
Exactly, like the entire Danish, like all the guys in Denmark were rooting for that team. And now, what do we have left? We have a team called Energy, yes. We have Christina watches Unfumbled, Michael Rasmussen, also a previous doper. I mean,
yeah.
We don't have much to go for anymore. And the thing is, like, Chris Hanger Sorensen, if he changed ship, if him and Fuglsang went on like a separate team, they could actually work together and actually get a good GC placement.
Yeah.
Did you watch that one year where was it Chris Hanger Sorensen got like 17th in the tour? It was
Isn't he always getting like top 20s?
No.
Which year was that? Because I remember seeing him like on all the mountain stages coming in when they were about to go to the.
Yeah, but that's the only thing. He comes in when they're about to go up the mountain. He takes the first kilometer and he drops down.
Yeah, but then I remember that one tour where every single time after the stage was over, when they were about to cut to commercials, but they're just waiting for riders to come in, you always see him like at the end.
And you always recognize him because he's like that wiggly style.
Yeah,
it's so funny. But like the thing was that year, the Contador was banned because of the beef scandal.
Oh yeah.
So he had to ride it, and he tried going for both the mountain jersey and the GC. And it just got screwed. But it was, I have to say, that was the best year I've ever seen. Like, that was, Michael Mokop in the break every other day was just funny. I mean, it was good times. Did you see the victory he got this year in the World of España? It was a stage that Tony Martin got caught in the line and Michael Mokop coming out of nowhere. And won on the line.
Yeah, I remember that.
It's on the Cycling Hub if you want to watch it. It was a good stage.
Michael Morkov turned into a sprinter this Vuelta. I mean, seriously.
I don't know. He's always had it in him, I guess.
He's always had a good pop, but he's never been known as like that guy that would challenge, the main sprinters.
He's like Fletcher. Like Fletcher turned into a sprinter now. Like if you watch the Tour de France, he's sprinting for the victories every time there's a sprint finish, and it's just funny. Like if I would have bet on the Tour de France this year, I would have probably bet on him being top 10 most stages, flat stages, because it would have given so many times back. Yet it's so possible.
You should put that in the next tips 10. Like, will Fletcher win the sprint stage? I mean, like, get top 10.
Well, now I've said it, everyone's gonna say yes. But I guess we'll see. Next year's gonna be a completely different year, and Fletcher might just be different.
Yeah, Fletcher probably won't even be in the tour.
How old is he anyway now?
I mean, I don't know. Wait a minute, he retired, didn't he?
I'm not even sure if he did.
I'm pretty sure he retired because there was a big deal. Because he retired, and then Zabriskie retired.
Well, who's gonna miss Zabriskie anyway?
SMC.
Any American, pretty much.
I mean, I liked Zabriskie. I mean, but he fell into obscurity the last year anyway. He wasn't really getting anything done. He used to be really good at time trials, and you could always root for him in the time trials. But I feel like the only time trial he's won has been the American Championships when Finney's not there.
That's pretty good though. Timothy Duggan in the American Championship.
Yeah.
Do you know he actually he cancelled or retired already?
He did?
Timothy Duggan said he's no longer in love with the cycling sport and he quit.
Failured did the same thing.
Yeah, the Canadian guy?
Yeah, I used to be a big fan of him because on PCM Daily, Valverde312 had a big story with him, and it was really amazing. But then Failured's gone. He had that one stage in the tour where he was in the break and did really well.
So Anders Lund from previous Danish team, Saxon Tinkoff, also retired because of the same reason. So there's 3 guys this year that retired from the exact same reason.
Did you see that on the road?
What?
It says Martin.
Well, I don't see a single full sign. What is this?
There's Hagedal ones too.
What the heck?
Going for him.
I see every... Oh my god.
There's Cavendish and it's a freaking mountain.
Hey, it's cyanide. Don't blame him.
Yeah.
It's funny. So...
Losada and no Fuglsang.
What? Who is that?
There's a Losada written on the road, but no Fuglsang.
From Euskaltel? Where's he? No, Losada's Katusha, isn't he?
Katusha.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
He's too.
What the heck? Who the heck is Iskartin?
What?
I don't even know who that is. Is that like a nickname for someone?
Escart... he was like a Fernando Escartin. Wasn't he a guy like late 90s who was challenging Armstrong?
I have no clue.
I'm hearing about him in one of the Lance Armstrong books I read when I was 8.
What? I was not into Lance Armstrong when I was 8.
I
I was into like Jens Vogt, like when I was younger. I loved him. That one stage, that one Tour de France for Team CSC, where he rode against the movie star guy, or it was back then called Cassis de Ban, and he like shook his hand right before they sprinted. I like that stage a lot.
You know, like I said, when I was younger, well, I guess when I was 8 is when I really got into cycling. Maybe like 7 or 8 or 9 or 10, around there. I mean, I don't know. But when I was younger, all I knew about was Lance Armstrong, because that's all they ever showed on the news. When Lance Armstrong won the Tour, they would put it in big letters on the news, like, cancer survivor wins 5th, 6th, 7th. Oh my God.
Yeah, it's true. When I was in the US and like the Shoot Italia was on, they would only show it when an American get like top 10. Like on ESPN Sports Center.
You want to know what's stupid, though?
What?
You want to know what's stupid, though?
Yeah.
Is because ESPN doesn't even cover cycling anymore at all. Like, they used to, like, show things in the Tour. Like, when the Tour was going on, like, they'd show it once in a while.
They showed the
now they show
show.
nothing. But you know what they do? Is they put it in the first thing where they're, like, glancing at all the moments for the days. They put, like, the guy raising his arms up and winning, because that looks exciting, but yet they never even talk about it in the entire show.
That's completely true. That's completely true. Because I was, like, in the Shoot Italia, I couldn't watch because it was, like, the time zones were screwed so bad.
That's what happened, the Giro.
And I was like, what, they're going to show this? They're like, ooh, this guy won. And I'm like, okay, they're going to show the replay. Nothing.
They had the stage where, what's his name? Visconti. Visconti won his second stage in the Giro, and they had him, like, raising his arms as he won the sprint from the break.
That might have been the one I saw.
He raised it up, and it looked, like, really cool. They didn't even talk about it. They don't even mention that the Giro exists. They don't even say who won. But yet, obviously, they've been watching it.
Yeah, you got your 4 big sports in America. You got your NFL, your NHL, MLB, and NBA. That's it. I mean, okay, I want to ask you a question, because most of these guys don't know you. You're a big star on PCM Daily, or at least you have a lot of replies, which makes you a big star.
I've done nothing productive for the site.
But that's how PCM Daily works. If you don't have enough replies, you're no one.
Spam, spam, spam. Yep.
If you do that, you become someone, which is really dumb.
Butler, you're watching this.
Who?
Ian Butler. He's known as like the biggest spammer ever on PCM Daily.
Wow.
His first year he got like 10,000 posts.
What the heck? I've been on there for like since 2011. I have like 500 posts. I just watch everything. I don't really post unless it's like Cycling Hub now. But like on PCM Daily, you have like, what is it, like 3,000 posts?
6,000.
Okay, you just doubled my amount. Okay, I can follow that. But you're somebody over there. Here you're like, here on YouTube we count subscribers. But like on your channel, what do you do?
Well, I have many series, I guess. I've not really done too much PCM. I have Sancho Cam on there, which I stole from you, Failure.
It's completely okay, because I would never do that, because...
Yeah, I just kind of like put Sancho in a race, and the hard part about that series is that you actually have to have him finish, which... Because he'll just abandon after like 5 minutes, and then you'll have no footage. You
just see the replay afterwards, can you?
Or
does he just completely disappear in the replay
Yeah, like
afterwards?
he'll just disappear. He'll abandon after like 10K if you're in single player.
What the heck?
So, anyway, then I'm thinking about starting another PCM series, but I don't really know about it yet.
Oh, you should.
And, I do Civ 5. I do basically Star Wars Battlefront I've done walkthroughs on. You know, I'm just trying games that I have, you know. I do MLB games because I like baseball.
That's in your name, but yeah. I would also, if I had to recommend you something, use your knowledge in this sport to something. Like, you have such a big knowledge that most of these guys don't even know half of. And if you could make some sort of series in PCM requiring this knowledge, I mean, you and Langborg together in a video would just be, oh my god, so much information. It's insane.
Oh my god.
You should get together and do something. Like, have you ever seen his Path to Greatness videos?
Yeah, I've seen those.
Yeah, he's kind of slacking off with those. But like, if you could like help him with storylines like that, like pull back like old storylines, I don't know, but just something, because both of you've got talent, but both of you like struggling to find yourself from what I've seen so far.
I mean, I've never really thought about what I don't really have a structure to my channel at all. I've never really focused on it, you know. I focus on other people's videos. They keep me entertained. I mean, I'm entertained myself by doing commentaries and stuff. I feel like when I'm just like in my room thinking about things to talk about, I get better results. but when I'm actually trying to make a video, I'm not there.
It comes with time though, like, same thing I had. Whenever I just turn on that record button, it just comes to me, it just goes. Like, it's something that comes with experience, and you just have to make a lot of videos to learn that. So.
Yeah.
But, another question, I know if I asked Chen Hansel had this question for you. How the heck did you find us? Because it's a small community, and it's very refined.
First time I found you, I actually didn't, you weren't the first PCM YouTubers I saw. I saw PCM Norway, of course, and I also saw Let's Play, and then it was like WTH, and he just stopped making videos randomly one day, and I was on daily only a few months afterwards, and you guys were doing like a live stream.
Oh, not the 24-hour live stream.
No, it wasn't 24 hours. It was like a Vuelta thing, I think, like after the Vuelta. So anyway, it was PCM 11, and I just saw it, and so I knew you guys, and I was searching around for PCM 11 footage, in like, because my game kept crashing, and I couldn't get it to work. So I was like, well, I guess I'll just look for some footage then, and went on YouTube, and I searched it, and it was like spring 2012, and I just, found you.
Oh, that's really nice. I know this year most people found me through the first impressions video that just skyrocket. Like, it was so good, that video.
One of the first videos I saw of you was like, I don't know, there was your last PCM 11 videos, and then there was like Armada Adventures with Handsball and stuff.
Ooh, those are really old.
Oh crap. Oh crap.
Yes, it worked. Come on.
No.
We'll do this, Full Sang.
Why?
Full Sang, taking revenge. This is gonna be a long mountain though. It's gonna take some prowess. It's gonna be fun. So, are you really good at this game? PCM?
Depends. Really? I mean, not really. I wouldn't say that I'm that good at PCM. I'm definitely okay at it.
Have you ever, like, competed in the championships? Like, the World Championships on PCM Daily and PCM Focus?
I've been in PCM Daily competitions. Trophy Mouth, get out of my way!
Where are you at? Oh, you're all the way...
Hagedal. I'm trying to get Hagedal up to Martin.
Why are you so slow? You should have been ready for this.
I don't know. I was trying to... I didn't realize that we had gone off the descent.
Learn to multitask. I paced like 99 on the entire descent just to get there quickly enough, because you weren't ready for it. Douchebag move, but okay.
No, it's a completely fair move.
Okay. By the way, have you ever like tried, like, on PCM Daily, they have the beta applicants for the PCM?
Yeah, I've never done that.
Okay, because I tried one year, but they would never let me in, so... It's just fun to see if a bigger appliant got in. Because, like, I have a really big rant on this topic, because PCM Daily annoys the crap out of me, because how the system works is, the more replies you have, the more influence you have on that side, and if you're, like, even though you're, like, you have a lot of good things to say, but you don't have that many replies, they don't care about you.
Yeah.
I just think that's stupid, but is there a way you could ever change that, though?
I mean, I don't know. I'm way behind Full Sang.
This is how it should have been in real life.
Yeah.
Damn, mine should have been way behind Full Sang.
Yeah.
One thing I'm proud of, though, now Full Sang has the Full Sang tactic. Like, if you ever heard of us use that term?
Yeah, I've heard it.
See, now, the Full Sang, he actually made something out of himself. Chris Resurrection just has that ugly wiggle thing. That's the only thing that really came out of him. It's kind of a shame.
Okay, Hagedal's dead. This is a straight sprint.
Is he already dead?
Well, because he was behind, and he had to attack to catch up to Martin.
Oh, never attack on a mountain. That's just dumb.
I know. I just wanted to give Martin that little bit extra.
I could help you with
now
Scaponi.
Martin's...
Just kidding. By the way, I'm like, the biggest dream of mine ever was to, like, get to, commentate over the World Championships. And I tried this last, like, I think it was this year, I tried, like, to ask, it was PCM Focus, wasn't it? Who hosted it? The guys who cheated. Which country was that?
Probably Focus.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. But I asked him if I could.
It wasn't daily. We never cheat.
Oh sure, whatever. But I asked him if I like could what was it? Like I could commentate over the World Championship, and they just never replied. So I just hate how this entire forum system works.
How is Full Sang still like beating me?
Oh, he's even beating Moreno. Oh, he's even beating Rodriguez. I thought that was Moreno for a second. What the heck? Let's go, Full Sang.
How is he like gaining time on? How much energy can he have left?
A lot. I have a lot left. Enough for 3 kilometers.
Oh my god.
See, you should have controlled Dan Martin that one stage. Would have been so much better for full swing. Would have been way better.
If I had just been paying attention there, I could have made the move with you, and then there would have never been this issue. But you know, it was.
Not an issue.
I blame it on that.
I'm leaving Rodriguez. Go.
I blame it on the point where I forgot to you know, I was lacking behind because I still had 4 guys. So I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna win, and I forgot.
I'm screwed. I'm screwed. I'm screwed. This is why do I always second? Why is Forsyth always second? Oh.
You know, because he was facing Rodriguez. You beat Dan Martin by a lot.
Well, he should have done that in real life too. But guys, that has been this rant video. It kind of rambled on in the end, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you listened all the way, please go check out Baseballover. He's an upcoming talent within this scene. I mean, him and SMC, both Americans, both really good at commentating. They just need that experience. But thank you for being here, Baseballover. It's nice having you on here.
Anytime, anytime.
So, guys, we'll be seeing you around.